here it is. May we give a bow to our Lord and Savior, Christopher Nolan. Hello, you weird, beautiful movie lovers. My name is Louie, aka Movie Fandom, and today we are talking about Christopher Nolan. Yes, my favorite director. I have been so excited for this. Oh boy, yeah. So, Christopher Nolan's my favorite director. He's done so many good movies, and anyways, you know who he is, you know the drill. Let's get cracking. Okay. Yes, this is his weakest film. But even his worst is kind of good. Like, I don't like the movie, but it's just mediocre. And honestly, that's kind of a good thing, honestly, because that just shows how well Nolan is as a director, where even his weakest movie is just meh or okay, like, genuinely. But yeah, Following isn't a movie I'd say is my thing. Like, I love these movies, but it's just for me. I hadn't seen this movie before. This was the only Nolan movie that I hadn't watched. So I watched it for the first time, and I watched it off of YouTube. But then I found out it was on Prime, because I didn't know it was on Prime. So, yeah, that's a funny story, kids. Maybe do a little research before you actually do it. Unlike me. But yeah, Following, it does... But yeah, Following, it's not a movie that really hooked me in or anything. I do think the acting is really good. Its direction is focused, and I do think it has a pretty good ending, honestly. But it's overall just not my thing. I'll give this another chance. Just right now, it's Insomnia is by far Nolan's most underrated movie. Even though this movie has a star-studded cast like Al Pacino and Robin Williams, and it's gotten critical acclaim, and also from an amazing director, it's barely gotten any recognition, which is really sad, because rewatching this movie since years, oh my god, it's amazing. It's so good. It's tense and horrifying, and is overall a really good murder mystery where you don't know what's quite happening, you know what is happening, but at the same time you don't it just has a really good way on a lot of stuff, and it's really well executed. Al Pacino is amazing in this movie, and Robin Williams is, honestly, I kind of say, is even better, and at times it may be his best performance, right up there with Good Will Hunting and Aladdin. Genuinely, they're amazing. Also, hold on a second, just looking, Hilary Swank is also really good in this movie. Everyone in this movie is well acted. They all do a great performance, and they are all really good in this movie. It does have some pacing issues, in my opinion, and also I did get kind of bored at times, like, mainly in the middle, but still, it's well entertaining, it's well entertaining, it's well made, well crafted, yeah. Really good movie. Highly recommend it if you haven't yet. The first Nolan movie I am showing that I have on physical media, Tenet, is a movie I liked the first time, but a movie I was... My dad? I was confused by the first time. But I enjoyed it. rewatching it now after 3 years, well, almost 3 years, 3 years next month, if I'm not mistaken, 29th, I think so. I love this movie. It's not amazing by any means, but it's a really great movie. Sound design is really good, even with the audio stuff. Yeah, but it is well made. John David Washington is amazing. Robert Pattinson, I love their dynamic. Kenneth Branagh does a really good job as the villain. He does, at times it does feel like he is sort of overacting, but it's not really that much. It's mostly just like tiny bit. But he is amazing, especially in his final scene that he gets. Yeah, really good movie. Love this movie. It's insane. I have no idea how they made it, like, at all, and it's insane. I love this movie. Definitely gonna give this a rewatch. Still thinking about it. Yeah, really good movie. And then we got the movie that put Nolan on the map, Memento, starring Guy Pearce in an amazing performance. Oh my god, this movie is so freaking good. Yeah. Memento is genuinely one of Nolan's best movies, even with it being this low. Genuinely, it is absolutely fantastic. Guy Pearce is phenomenal. The storytelling, with it being told backwards, gives it a confusing but natural feel. If this movie was told in a normal way, it wouldn't have worked, because the twist that happens is shown backwards. And I really appreciate that, because, like, basically it would have been spoiled in the beginning. And yeah, it's really well done, and I loved it so much. It has so much tension, it's well made. I love this movie so much. It does sort of get a little, like, as in, I mean, like, a little boring, sort of. But still, I was always on the edge of my seat. So yeah, really good movie. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Really good movie. Everyone, I forgot the footage for Dunkirk. Well, I filmed it, but I lost it. So, anyways, number 8, obviously Dunkirk, awesome movie. It's one of the best war movies of all time. It's not like a masterpiece or anything. I will say there are some issues. Its runtime is perfect. 107 minutes long. It works. If it was any longer or shorter, it wouldn't work. Harry Styles actually gives a good performance in a movie, so yeah. I am shooting this early in the morning. I've been up at 3 right now, so yeah. Sorry for the lost footage. Yeah, so, on to the next now, and, it'll be an abrupt change. Every movie from now on, I would say, gets an A+, starting with The Dark Knight Rises. I am big. So yeah, really good movie. I do understand the issues with it. Yeah, it does have its issues with the Nightfall stuff, and, some twists, I guess. But overall, it is a really good movie, and I love Bane as a villain. Yeah, it is really well done. Does have some sound issues, though. Never really bothered me, honestly. But still, I don't really get the sound stuff with Bane. Like, yes, you can't always hear him, but still. Yeah, really good movie. Yeah, I really like it.
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
And then we got The Prestige. The Prestige is a movie I forgot so much about, and oh my god, rewatching this was just amazing. I forgot how amazing this movie was. I forgot about the twist, which I'm not gonna spoil if you haven't seen it, but oh my god, it is so good. Like, genuinely, it is an incredibly dark movie about rivalry, on a rivalry that goes way too far. Oh my god. Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale are incredible, and even David Bowie as Tesla himself. Scarlett Johansson, even though she is in a short time, she is really good. Michael Caine is incredible. Andy Skyers, yes, Golem himself, my precious, is in it. He is amazing. Oh my god. Every single performance in this movie is great. I wouldn't say there's a bad performance at all. Yeah, the twist is awesome. The story is awesome. The cinematography, oh my god. I love the rivalry between them, where both of them are bad guys, but you understand where they're coming from, even though they are doing terrible things to each other, and it just gets worse, especially with, Wolverine himself. Oh boy. But yeah. Amazing movie. I love this movie. I love the characters and what puts you against them, but also with them. I love it. Yeah, just incredible. Batman Begins is an amazing origin story. Oh my god, and I love this movie. I love it. I have always loved this movie. I have always loved this trilogy, and this is an amazing start to it. Christian Bale is the perfect Batman. Like, if anyone ever doubted him, oh my god, they should have apologized straight to his face. Like, genuinely. Like, it's the same thing with Ryan Gosling right now as Ken, like, genuinely. He is amazing in this movie. Also, Liam Neeson, who I will say I prefer Christian Bale's performance in here. Unlike most people. I prefer someone else's performance in another movie more than Christian Bale's, but for this and The Dark Knight Rises, I would say he gives the best performance of all of them. Gary Oldman as Commissioner Gordon is amazing. Also, Cillian Murphy as Scarecrow is my personal favorite interpretation of Scarecrow. Like, genuinely, honestly, I don't want Clayface as the Batman Part 2 villain, but if they pick Clayface also, like, genuinely, I think, like, that would go well with Mr. Freeze, honestly. But if they did Clayface, okay, but keep it grounded. Like, just because the world should still be, grounded in my opinion. So just cleaning my computer. Yeah. Amazing movie. Love it. Easily one of the best origin stories ever. Yeah. Amazing. Nolan is a genius with it. He understands the Batman character as well as, hold on a second, him and David S. Goyer understand him perfectly. Even though Nolan is not a comic book expert, at the time, now he's just, like, not doesn't even care for comic book movies, but, yeah, he does an incredible job. If anyone else did it, it wouldn't be the same. Yeah, amazing movie. And then we got the newbie Oppenheimer, which is one of the best biopics of all time, and possibly maybe the best. I don't know, comes down to The Social Network with me. But yeah, oh my god, Oppenheimer just blew me away, no pun intended. Like, genuinely, I was just amazed by this movie. And also, I gotta say, I forgot to mention this in my review, but I am so happy they didn't do that generic bullshit where, you know, where it ends and then they just explain what happened after. Like, genuinely, it's just so frustrating. This feels more of an original story than a biopic. I loved it. It's amazing. It's incredible. Oh my god, I can't wait to see it again. Yeah, check out my review if you want to know more. Yeah, really good movie. On Inception. Oh my god, this movie is so freaking good. Just look at that. Freaking look at that freaking awesomeness. Freaking awesome, isn't it? Yeah. Amazing. I love this movie. Rewatching this movie in theaters was just amazing, and rewatching this the night before seeing Barbenheimer was incredible. Oh my god, do I love this movie. It is over 2 hours of awesomeness. Twists and turns are everywhere. It has so much heart, especially with that certain moment that just can bring a tear to your eye. It's beautiful. Leonardo DiCaprio is amazing. Marion Cotillard is also great. Tom Hardy, Michael Caine, like genuinely amazing. Has one of the most haunting endings ever, even though, well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but, you know, Michael Caine tells you what happens. Happens what, like in a Q&A or something? I don't know. But, so yeah, at least it makes the movie a lot better for me. But yeah, amazing movie. If they ever do a sequel to this, don't do it. Same thing as remaking Memento, which I just forgot to mention. I just reminded myself of it. Don't do it. Please. Also, don't remake this also, like, genuinely. But yeah, amazing, amazing movie. Really need it on 4K also, so yeah, awesome movie. If you haven't seen it yet, what are you doing with your life? Watch it now! And I thought my jokes were bad. Heath Ledger gives the best performance in a movie that I have ever seen. Genuinely. Like, him and, like, genuinely, this is right up there with some of the best performances of all time, and is honestly my personal favorite performance of all time. Like, genuinely, right up there with Jack Nicholson in The Shining. God damn it. What else? Hold on, stop. Give me a second. Kurt Russell also with The Thing. And also recently with Cillian Murphy. Also, like, recently with, Oppenheimer, Michelle Yeoh, Toni Collette, Willem Dafoe's farts, and Robert Pattinson. This is the best performance I have ever seen in a movie. He is incredible. Outstanding. Those first 6 minutes, I could watch over and over again. Oh my god. The ending is also amazing. It's so good. Two-Face, it has my favorite version of Two-Face. Just talking about this movie. Sorry about that. Just talking about this movie right now. I kind of feel like this may be my favorite movie, even though it isn't. But, like, genuinely, it is so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so freaking good. I could watch this movie over and over. Like, genuinely, if anyone told me what movie that's over 2 hours that you would watch over and over, I'd pick this movie, because it is genuinely just magnificent. Just masterpiece. It is flawless. There's nothing wrong with it. It's amazing. It is, like, damn. So good. So freaking good. It is amazing. Heath Ledger, rest in peace, man. He deserved that nomination, and he deserved that win even more. So yeah, amazing. Amazing. Masterpiece. Ha ha ha, yeah, I know, very predictable. I said this in my Blu-ray collection video, and if you know me personally or follow me on Letterboxd, or even Instagram for that sake, you know, this is my favorite movie of all time, Interstellar. This movie is mesmerizing. This movie is mesmerizing. It is an experience. It is an absolute experience. It is one of the most beautiful and heartbreaking movies I have ever seen. It is one of the most visually stunning movies I have ever seen. Genuinely, if I'm being honest with you, I think it's more visually stunning than Avatar: The Way of Water, even though that movie is also incredibly stunning. But genuinely, this movie is phenomenal. It's groundbreaking. It's gut-wrenching. It's everything. It's everything. The twist at the end, I'm not going to spoil it, but oh my god, it's amazing. If you've seen the poster I've changed on Letterboxd, you know what it means. Oh my god, it's... but still, it's amazing. It's incredible. I love the ending. It's beautiful. I really do want to know what happens, though. I kind of want a sequel to it, even though it's unnecessary, but I at least want to know what happens. Please, Nolan, someone send this to Christopher Nolan himself. And just, please, I just want to know what happens. Please, please. Yeah, but yeah, amazing movie. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. My favorite movie of all time, just phenomenal. It's amazing. Matthew McConaughey's best performance, Anne Hathaway's best performance, like everyone's best performance. Not Michael Caine though. His best performance for me, anyways, is Alfred, obviously. But yeah, amazing movie. Love it to pieces. Love it to death. Yeah, amazing. If you haven't seen it, what's wrong with you? Go watch it now. So yeah, that's my Christopher Nolan ranking. I will have my review for They Clone Tyrone later today or earlier tomorrow, or at least sometime tomorrow. But yeah. Right now I'm tired right now. I'm hungry. Yeah, Mom, if you're watching this, pick up a pizza right now. Genuinely. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed this very much. What's your Christopher Nolan ranking? Let's agree, disagree down below in the comments. Come and tell me. You know you want to tell me. But yeah. Yeah, that's it right now. Yeah. Stay awesome.